The next part of the acronym is measurable. Measurable usually means quantifiable. However, when it comes to expressing appreciation, I am using measurable to mean that, in general, it's better to praise growth rather than attributes. The basis for this piece of advice is the concept of the fixed versus the growth mindset. When we praise someone's attributes, "You're so smart," "You're so good at blank," "You're so eloquent," etc., we can inadvertently discourage risk-taking, increase performance pressure, and encourage a culture of posturing and competitiveness rather than honesty and collaboration. Carol Dweck found in her research on mindset in children that telling children they're smart in the end made them feel dumber and act dumber, but claim they were smarter. I don't think this is what we're aiming for when we put positive labels, gifted, talented, brilliant, on people. We don't mean to rob them of their zest for challenge and their recipes for success, but that's the danger. When we praise fixed characteristics, we put people in a fixed mindset. When we praise measurable growth and progress, whether that growth and progress is measurable in terms of quantifiable outcomes or in terms of subjective observations, we help people operate from a growth mindset, regardless of what their normal tendencies might be. As mentioned in the section on specific appreciation, we tend to see more of what we praise. People are motivated by praise and recognition. Dweck offers Enron as a cautionary example of the dangers of the fixed mindset for the workplace. By putting complete faith in talent, Enron did a fatal thing. It created a culture that worshipped talent, thereby forcing its employees to look and act extraordinarily talented. Basically, it forced them into the fixed mindset, and we know a lot about that. We know from our studies that people with the fixed mindset do not admit and correct their deficiencies. In essence, according to Dweck's analysis, Enron created a culture that rewarded looking good rather than actually doing good, which sometimes means making mistakes and learning from them. So, what would a culture that praises and encourages a growth mindset look like? Dweck offers some excellent ideas. Instead of just giving employees an award for the smartest idea or praise for a brilliant performance, they would get praise for taking initiative, for seeing a difficult task through, for struggling and learning something new, for being undaunted by a setback, or for being open to and acting on criticism. To be clear, this does not mean that we never should praise a smart idea or a brilliant performance, but we should make sure we are regularly praising measurable signs of growth, rather than only recognizing our colleagues' very best moments or their seemingly static attributes like talent or personality.